Hello and welcome to English Heartbeat. I'm Maya.
And I'm Sam. Welcome to our very first episode.
We are so excited to start this journey with you. Sam, can you tell our listeners what English Heartbeat is all about?
Absolutely, Maya. English Heartbeat is a special podcast. We help you learn English and improve your life at the same time. Today, we're starting a 12-episode series about time management and productivity.
That's right. And let me ask you something, Sam. Are you busy?
Oh my goodness, yes. I'm always busy. I have work, studying English, family time, exercise. I never have enough time.
Perfect. Because today I'm going to tell you something that might surprise you. Everything you think you know about time management is wrong.
Wait, what? Really?
Really. And by the end of today's episode, you'll understand why being busy doesn't mean being productive.
Okay, listeners, I think we're all curious now. But first, let me explain how our podcast works.
Yes, I'm the productivity expert. I've studied time management for over 10 years, and I help people become more productive.
And I'm just like you. I'm learning English, and I struggle with time management. I ask the questions that you probably want to ask.
Okay, Sam, let me start with a question. When you see someone working 12 hours a day, what do you think?
Hmm, I think they're very productive. They must get so much done.
Exactly. And that's the first big mistake. Let me tell you a story about my friend Jessica.
I love stories. Tell us about Jessica.
Jessica worked 60 hours every week. 60 hours, Sam. She was always busy, always working. Her calendar was completely full.
Wow, 60 hours. That's, let me think, that's 12 hours every day.
Correct. But here's the surprising part. Jessica wasn't getting important things done. She was busy, but not productive.
Wait, I'm confused. What's the difference between busy and productive?
Great question. Let me explain. Busy means you have many activities. Productive means you complete important things that matter.
Can you repeat that? I want to make sure I understand.
Of course, busy means many activities. Productive means completing important things. For example, checking email 50 times is busy. Writing one important email is productive.
Ah, I think I understand. So Jessica was doing many things, but not the right things?
Exactly. She was answering emails, attending meetings, organizing files, but she wasn't working on her big project that could get her promoted.
So what happened to Jessica?
Well, after 6 months, Jessica felt terrible. She was working so hard, but her boss wasn't happy with her progress. She felt, what's the word? Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. That means feeling too much pressure, right?
Perfect. Yes, overwhelmed means you feel too much pressure, too many things to do. Have you ever felt overwhelmed, Sam?
Oh, yes. Especially when I'm trying to study English, work, and have a social life. I feel like I'm drowning.
That's a perfect example. Now, here's the important lesson. Jessica thought she needed better time management, but that wasn't her real problem.
What was her real problem?
Her real problem was that she didn't know the difference between being busy and being effective. She needed to learn what activities were truly important.
So time management isn't really about managing time?
Now you're getting it. Time management is really about managing your choices, your energy, and your priorities.
Priorities. That means the most important things, right?
Exactly. Your priorities are the things that matter most. And here's something counterintuitive. That means opposite of what seems logical.
Counterintuitive. Opposite of logical. Okay, what's counterintuitive about priorities?
Often, the most important activities don't feel urgent, and the urgent activities aren't usually the most important.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, answering emails feels urgent. People are waiting. But studying English for 30 minutes every day is more important for your future, even though it's not urgent.
Wow, that's so true. I always answer emails immediately, but I often skip my English study time.
See, you understand perfectly. Now, let me share my own story about this transformation.
Transformation means a big change, right?
Right. 3 years ago, I was just like Jessica. I worked 10 hours every day, but I wasn't happy with my results.
What changed for you?
I stopped asking, how can I manage my time better? And started asking, what activities will create the biggest impact?
That's a completely different question.
Exactly. Instead of trying to do everything faster, I decided to do fewer things, but the right things. Well, I reduced my working hours to 6 hours per day, but I achieved better results than when I worked 10 hours.
That sounds amazing, but also a little scary. How do you know which activities are the right activities?
That's exactly what we'll learn in this series. Over the next 11 episodes, I'll teach you how to identify your priorities, manage your energy, and create systems that actually work.
I'm so excited to learn this. So listeners, if you're feeling overwhelmed like I am, this series is perfect for you.
All right, Sam, let's summarize what we learned today. What are the three main takeaways?
Okay, let me think. First, being busy is not the same as being productive.
Perfect. What's the second point?
Second, time management is really about managing our choices and priorities, not just managing time.
Excellent. And the third takeaway?
Third, we should ask, what activities create the biggest impact? Instead of, how can I do everything faster?
You're an excellent student, Sam. Now, let's give our listeners their first homework challenge.
I love homework. What should our listeners do this week?
Here's your challenge. Write down your biggest time management struggle. Maybe you're always late, or you procrastinate, or you feel overwhelmed like Sam.
Procrastinate means to delay doing something important, right?
Exactly. So, listeners, write down your biggest struggle, just one sentence. This will help you identify what you want to change.
And here's an English learning tip. When you write your struggle, try to use the new vocabulary from today's episode.
Great idea. Use words like overwhelmed, priorities, productive, or busy. Practice using them in your own sentences.
Now, let me build some excitement for next week. Maya, what will we learn in episode 2?
Next week, we'll discover why our brains trick us with time. We'll learn about something called planning fallacy, why we always think tasks will take less time than they actually do.
Ooh, I definitely have that problem. I always think I can do something in 1 hour and it takes 3 hours.
You're not alone. We'll also learn about the different types of time personalities. Are you an optimistic planner or a realistic timer?
I can't wait to find out. Listeners, make sure you don't miss episode 2.
Before we finish, let's remind everyone how to stay connected with English Heartbeat.
Yes, if today's episode helped you learn something new, please give us a thumbs up. Like this episode.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We release a new episode every Monday.
Subscribe to English Heartbeat for weekly English learning and productivity tips.
Tell your friends who are learning English about our podcast. Learning together is more fun.
And remember to do your homework. Write down your biggest time management struggle.
We'd love to hear from you. You can share your struggles and successes in the comments.
All right, everyone, that's our first episode. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey.
Remember, transformation is possible. Small changes can create big results.
Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you next Monday.
This has been English Heartbeat. I'm Maya.
And I'm Sam. Until next time, practice your English and think about what truly matters.
Bye, everyone.